Hello, everybody. It is Sunday, January 15th, 2017. I am off today. I actually gave my shift away to one of the coworkers. She needed hours, so I was like, take them. I don't like working Sundays, so. Besides, yesterday I did 16 hours, so that makes up for today. So, this is my story time. So, yesterday, Saturday, we had snow here in New York, and, even though it was for about 3-4 hours, and it was at point it got like heavy for about half hour or so, but then it was just like trickling down. It did cause some freaking chaos at the airport. I mean, hello, airplanes, metal, snow, ice. So all flights were delayed coming in and going out. Again, you have to clean runways. Last thing you want to do is be arriving on a flight, on a plane, and it slips. Shh. So long story short, so everything was delayed, and I am a ticketer for a major European carrier here in New York. You don't need to know; it's none of your business. But anyway, we did have a lot of misconnects and late flights and what have you. So I want to talk about one particular case, and this was on the last flight of the day, and this individual shows up 20 minutes after the flight closes. So he comes in and he gives me his passport, and I'm like, okay, you are past your cut-off time, but as a courtesy, I'm going to call the gate, because again, everything was delayed. I just said, I don't lose nothing by calling the gate and finding out if the plane is still there or if the plane got there at all. Because I'm telling you, everything was delayed, like crazy delays. So I call the gate and they're like, okay, if you can rush them, if you can get somebody to take the bags over to the oversize, we'll try. I said, okay, sure. So I take the gentleman's passport and I'm like, okay, what's your final destination? He's like, I'm like, okay. And swipe his passport and I get an alarm. Visa required. And I'm like, okay, sir, you're going to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. I need to see your re-entry documents and your visa. And this guy goes, oh, what do you mean? I don't need no visa. I don't need nothing. I am a doctor. I can go anywhere in the world I want. I said, no. Just because you're a doctor, it doesn't mean that you are exempt from documents by border authorities. Oh, you do not know what you're talking about. Okay. So I said, do you have your re-entry permit? I just left Saudi Arabia a few months ago. Okay. Do you have your exit visa? What do you mean a visa? I said, sir, in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, it is the only country in the world where you need a visa to come in and a visa to leave. So I'm afraid that if you don't have nothing to show, this conversation is over. Oh, look at my passport. Look at my passport. Look, they wrote this number. Okay, and what do you want me to do with that? This is the number that will get me into the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. I said, what will get into Saudi Arabia is going to be your visas. My man, why would I lie to you? I swear to God, I am a man of God. I am a doctor. I can go anywhere in the world. No visa, no ticket. Okay. My visa is home. Can you hold the flight? And I'm like, you're going to have to rebook. Okay, rebook. I said, it's going to be a penalty. So I get in contact with the gate and I'm like, okay, don't hold. He's not going to go. And so I called the support because he had a special ticket. And they're like, oh, he's in luck. If he wants to go, he can go tomorrow morning. And it's only going to be like a change fee of $138. To which I'm telling you, for the type of ticket that he had and going into Saudi Arabia, that was pennies. You may be like, oh, that's a lot of money. But it's not. Trust me. I had a lady that I had to charge $2,000. $2,000 for one flight that she just missed on the same day. $2,000. You know what that is? Anyway, so long story short, I tell him the price is like, oh, what do you mean I have to pay money? What do you mean? This is redundant. I said, sir, you have come to the airport. You could not provide the documents required for travel. I said, it is the responsibility of the passenger to have all documents vaccinations, paperwork for their journey. It is not up to the airline. All we do is just verify if you have your documents, we provide transport. If not, SOL. Okay. I'm going to call my wife and I'm going to have you speak to my wife. Again, sir, I need a hard copy. I need something. I need the documents I gave you. You get documents. You do not know what you're talking about. Alright, friend. This is now in my mind. Look, motherfucker. You're not the only motherfucker that comes here going to Saudi Arabia. Okay? So I do know what is required. What I do know is that you're full of shit. Okay? And what you want to do is you want to try to enter over there illegally to God knows do whatever the fuck you want to do. So, are you going to pay me my money to change your ticket, or are you just going to fuck off my face? Are you going to get out my face? So now I tell him, okay, sir, we need to know what's going to happen. The flight is going to be closing soon. If the flight closes, your ticket is going to fall into no-show status. And if it falls into no-show status, means you're nulled. You lost your ticket. My man, how do you expect me to pay that money? I do not have no money on me. Now this is inside my head. Okay, so now you're telling me that you're a doctor, that you're a medical doctor, and you don't have no money? First of all, let me tell you something. If you are contracted to go to work to Saudi Arabia, you're going to be getting paid buku money. I'm talking about you could clean your ass with the bills. Okay? You could clean your ass with the bills. And you're telling me you don't even have a credit card? Again, this is all inside of my head because I wish I could tell him all this stuff. So I said, okay, sir. Do you have a Visa, MasterCard, debit card, prepaid, PayPal? My man, what part of I do not have money do you not understand? Okay. So at this point, it's coming to the point where, like, this is just ridiculous. You're getting on my last nerve. You're trying to, like, get over me. I'm tired of, like, your I'm a man of God and I'm a doctor. I'm getting over all this, and you don't have a goddamn credit card, a debit card, a prepaid card, the ones you can get into check cashing place, a green dot. So I tell my colleague that I'm on the phone with, you know what? Let's just go ahead and store the fare, and good riddance. Good luck. Because at this point, you know what? We're going to be here all night, and I've already been on duty for about 14 and a half hours, and I want to go home. So I told the man, all right, sir, I'm going to have to give you back your passports. You're being refused transport because of lack of documents. You were not able to provide the sufficient documents needed for travel. You came late, and we tried to work with you. I tried to give you The idea is that you need it for travel. I gave you the options of rebooking. You do not have the funds. I said, I'm going to give you the number for reservations. Call reservations if somebody in your family, friend, girlfriend, boyfriend, lover, whoever can pay for the change fee. If it is still available when they call, well, good luck. Other than that, I do need to continue. My colleague needs to continue. Oh, my friend, you don't understand. I am a man of God. Why would I lie to you? Why would I lie to you? I am a doctor. I have worked all over the world. This is the first time I hear I need a document to go into the Saudi Arabia. Look at my passport. This number, when I go in, all I have to do is show this number and they're going to welcome me with open arms. Good night, sir. So other than that, lines for de-icing last night were about 3 hours after pushback, which was actually a little bit bad because normally here by the DOT, after 3 hours the aircraft is supposed to return. And yeah, but I guess some airlines did cancel before us, and that did open some spots. So that did help us. And here I am, doing my story. People, I just want to give this advice. If you're going to travel anywhere in the world that requires a passport and a visa, please make sure that before you get to the airport, you make sure you have all necessary documents. Otherwise, it's going to be a waste of money. Because as airline reps, as an airline, we're not going to transport you if you don't have the correct documents. And it is not our responsibility. It is our responsibility to make sure that you have the right documents. If you don't, you're not making it on the flight. It's not our responsibility. It tells you when you're going to buy a ticket, it tells you, please ensure that you have all proper documents, visas, vaccinations for the country in which you're going. Unless it's a country in which has visa on arrival. But if you're traveling to such a country like Saudi Arabia, in order for you to get the visa in the first place, they have like 20 different visas. And in order to get one of those visas, you need to go through like 10 steps, which is document by document by document by document. So it's not like you can just say, oh my God, my name is Betty like Luke's, and like I'm an American, and because I have an American passport, I can just flash it, and I'm like, I can go anywhere in the world. No, wrong. Also, it doesn't matter if you are a man of God and a doctor. You're still not going to make the flight unless you have the proper documents. Also, if you are a doctor, you should have money. Do you know how much was my last doctor's visit? Anyway, people. So I do hope you have a beautiful day. It's sunny here today, so I might go out today. I don't know. So if you like this video, like, share, subscribe. Oh, my glasses are dirty. If you don't like it, like always, suck a dick. Be well. Bye-bye. And remember, I am a man of God.